Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Signal here, welcome back to our video. I know I stand next to no chance of getting Beast Boy with this amount of gems, but hey, if I get crazy lucky, it's gonna save me 50 bucks, so we might as well. Okay, that's gold. Oh, that's great, I definitely need more Blue Beetle shards. That's another gold. We got, I think 4 more openings. Okay, that's another gold. That's another gold. We'll definitely need more reverse flash shards. And that's another gold. I mean, look, this is to be expected out of the chances that this chest has. And this is most likely a waste of my gems, but hey, usually when there's new character, also do a little bit of an opening, so... Yeah, this is how this went. I'm just gonna buy the character real quick and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so this is how he looks without gears or without the full gears, right? His neck is in kind of a weird position, to be fair. Also, whenever you get the gear to a higher level, it gets a green glow. I'm not sure that was the best idea for the feet. But when we equip all the gears, he's gonna look like this. And this is a full gear set. Any level you might have it. Now, as soon as you get your gears, I'm gonna get it to 80 because I'm gonna get all of them to 80. But as soon as you get to 60, they're gonna look. He's gonna look like this. Gonna get a little bit of a glow in the eyes, a little bit of a glow on the suit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, as far as the abilities go, this is the passives at the 3rd star rating. Gonna go all the way up to 100% of attack, and this is gonna be for 6 seconds. This is gonna be this passive at level 3, which pretty much most people are gonna get. Okay, now with the special attacks, this might be a level reliant character as well. I only was able to get him to level 49. I have a little bit of a shortage in terms of XP capsules. But his abilities, as far as I'm able to take them, are gonna look like this. This is a 49 first special, this is a 49 second special. Come on, buddy. Okay, and this is a 49 third special. Oh, the third special is great in terms of the level problem, and this is the thing that I was worried about the most. The only thing that's gonna increase is the raw damage, which is the least important part of it, so yeah, no issue in that regard. Now let me get together a little bit of a build on him, and we're gonna test him out a bit in Arena and see how it goes. Okay, just don't mind the fact that everybody's missing one fight, and a few things to clarify. By the way, I need to remember to remove Beta Club from Garrod. We're gonna put a God here. The purpose of this is to survive as long as possible and to get to test Beast Boy for as long as possible. So I'm not going in here trying to win the fights and get the points, okay? And we're gonna have Grodd here because it helps with power generation, and Brainiac because it makes him more tanky. And something to specify is that I'm gonna have the Fodder Box artifact. This is gonna heal me when I get low on health, and it's gonna give me a little bit of a teleport attack, so just be aware that those facts are not part of Beast Boy's kit, they're just here to make us be able to enjoy him for longer without him dying. But yeah, I tried to use a special against Arkham Knight Batman, that's how I died, and he counters these specials from meta-human characters, and I got stunned and killed. If you're wondering what happens to the first fight. Oh, no, this feels bad. Yeah, Brainiac is not a good idea because it's gonna tag all the characters we kill. What? He did not continue that combo? Oh, the attacks feel so clunky. Oh my god. He didn't get... You guys might think that I'm exaggerating here, but so far, he feels just bad to play. Okay, he turns into a monkey. He turns into a tiger. We barely beat him as a tiger. As in bite. That's the third special. Yeah, that's what everybody was kind of expecting will happen. He's not gonna stay in transformation, he's just gonna transform for a couple of seconds while the special animation is going on, and he's gonna transform back into his form. And you're gonna do the basic hits on base form. Remember, don't do specials against that man, because he's gonna kill me. It's not a big deal that we take control of enemy characters with Brainiac. We can just tag them out. I thought I tagged Beast Boy there. I don't know what this is. I think it's a combination of Cheetah AI and something else. Oh, that swipe just doesn't hit right. Oh, I stepped into the bomb. Never mind. Let's move on to the next fight. We're gonna fight this team now. And yet again, don't take anything I'm saying in this video as a statement of is Beast Boy good or not in raids and soul raids. Because yet again, I don't know that. Every feedback I'm gonna give here is how good he feels to play. Let's see the special Q here. What? I get hit after the special 2 if I don't stun the enemy? Let me see that again. Yeah, I literally don't have enough of a window to block if I don't stun with it. Oh boy, that's bad. Because the animation literally lasts more than the stagger on the enemy lasts. Okay, this at least knocks the enemy down, so I don't end up in that same situation. Okay. That's the monkey thing. And yet again, it should be a guarantee blind on this, so I should be using this more if I'm going for the purpose of actually winning the fights. Oh wow, he takes a selfie. That's cool, I guess. Not sure if this is lore accurate, that he's got the zoomer personality. Okay, so I switched to Sword of Salvation on Beast Boy to give me some power generation. This power steals on basic, so yet again keep in mind that this is not part of the character. I feel like the teleport from Firebox actually takes away from the originality of Beast Boy gameplay you're seeing here. So we're not gonna have the teleport from it anymore. Okay, back off with this guy. Oh, we got the Manta dot damage incoming. I have yet to stun somebody with... Oh, that stunned him. Even the stun is delayed by quite a while. I mean, the animations for the specials look cool, but I think what people really wanted is that he had forms in which he had different attack patterns. And I gotta say, I'm not really the biggest fan of his attack pattern. We're gonna try and fight this. I'm also gonna regret fighting Electra. I always am like, oh, it's not a big deal. People are overrating it. The man comes in, that's one special 2 and is over. I don't think I can put into words how bad this man's attack patterns feel. I feel like they took literally the worst things from Vixen and Grodd and mixed them together. Let's do a super move one more time, I guess. Okay, he's gone. Let's move on to the next fight. Okay, we're gonna fight this here. I changed the team and refreshed him only. We're no longer gonna have that Brainiac clone tag and type of deal. I put Dr. Fate in there to give him reduced power bar costs, and Horrific Scarecrow to reduce the attack of the enemy a little bit. I think he literally has the slowest combo in the entire game, as in he takes the longest seconds on the clock to finish his basic hit combo. Okay, she got revived. Also, I'm reflecting some damage, it seems like. I don't really remember that part of his passive. I mean, you eventually get used to it. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I think they could have really done a better job with his attack patterns. We're gonna fight this, though I really need to remember not to use specials on the Dark Knight Batman because he's gonna counter them. Oh, he seems to have an infinite combo with the enemies. Never mind, he doesn't. For a second, he did seem like he might have an infinite combo when the enemy's block is disabled. But he doesn't. Maybe in the corner. Okay, I skipped the animation there, you already saw it 2 times. Yeah, it's gonna definitely be a struggle killing that Arkham Knight Batman. Bro, the dot looks pretty decent. Again, I don't know how good that's gonna be in raids, because you gotta factor in a lot of things. Like the enemy's having 200 times the health of what I'm fighting here, or more than that, and the attack he gets from artifacts.
Push yourself harder.
How about we try to combo interrupt with him? Okay, that is not a great start. Dr. Fake, can you do a little bit of a super move here, buddy? Will a super move fix the problem of this man being alive? Well, at least it tagged him out. Go monkey mode again. This should be a guarantee blind. No! It's not a 100% blind. She hit me. How did she hit me? It's supposed to be a 100% blind, buddy. Okay, let's. Bro, this man is so tanky. He's got the artifact that splits the damage to the entire team. Kind of press the tag in there. Yeah, the back off animation is straight up cheetah. I mean, most of his basic hits are cheetah, but somehow worse. I mean, it's not that he's dead, by the way. He's not that terrible once you get used to it, but it's definitely not something that feels smooth and enjoyable to use. Like, for example, a Black Manta or a Black Adam or Constantine. But yeah, let's move on. I'm not sure if it's a bug or a feature introduced with the newest update or something like that, but I can't refresh the opponents, so I guess we're fighting this. Again, none of the upper fights would have been enjoyable or something where I would have been able to showcase Blue Beetle. It would have been something I would have struggled to live type of situation. But yeah, oh, I need to take a look at the special one because it should be guaranteed blind. Try to hit me. Try to hit me. Now it worked. Okay, let's test again on this man. That hit me. How? How? Again, let's wait a bit and take a look at the ability, I guess, before being so mad about it. It feels so clunky that you stun the enemy so late after the special 2 animation, though it's good because you would lose some of the stun duration. This man literally had the time to revive while I was still in the special 2 animation. It's that bad. Okay, try to hit me. Okay, let me take a look at that ability real quick. What is this? It just says blind. What chance of blind? What percentage chance of blind? Shouldn't this be a guaranteed blind since you're not specifying a percentage? And when it comes to the boosted side of things, where you have a special that's enhanced because you have the enemy wounded because you already did another special, doesn't specify anything to blind, like, if you're doing this specifically, then it's gonna be guaranteed blind. No, it just says it's gonna blind the opponent, but the opponent can still hit me. What is this? Okay, let's try to fire this though. I'm most likely gonna regret it. For that collector picture, where it's the character card on the right staring into your soul. Do the non-guaranteed blind. Again, I'm getting hit. He's gonna get killed. He's literally gonna get killed because using the special 2, if I don't actually stun the enemy, is gonna put me at a disadvantage. Literally leaves a window where the enemy just hits you and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. We're gonna fight this team. Yeah, the special 2 thing is not a big deal, because you're mostly gonna use it against raid bosses, where you have a guarantee to stun them, because they don't have any stun resistance, and if they do, you're most likely not. Oh, though, it has a chance to bypass the stun resistance of the opponents, and you might want to use that to do that. When you have an enemy character that's stun immune, you might use the specialty of Beast Boy to bypass that stun immunity, or have a chance to do so. And if you don't do that chance, then get ready to get hits. And it is also frustrating because of how little testing concerns went into this. Like, how hard is it to encounter moments where you're using this special against the target that's not getting stunned by it, and you notice that, hey, this feels bad. Why am I at the disadvantage after doing a special on the enemy? Okay, so it doesn't blind if it misses. I don't think it even finishes the animation. Okay, my bad here. Kind of a bad tag in there.
I fight for truth, justice, and equality.
Come on, stun, please, please stun. Nope. Oh, it did. It did stun, actually. Man's got a firebox. It didn't stun and couldn't even tag out. I was like spam pressing the tag out button. Okay, so as a few finishing thoughts about this, I didn't really go in depth into testing this, or didn't pay too much attention how many of my specials got refounded. We didn't really test out the beast power because in arena this is not going to be particularly useful because you need to do 2 specials in a row against an enemy, and after you do a special on an enemy, they are most likely going to be either dead or tag out because they took a lot of damage, so this is also irrelevant in arena. This wound thing, I saw it applied. I'm not sure about the dot because yet again there's a problem in arena where characters just tag out or get killed if you do a special. But this has a very weird blind effect type of deal. This is bad. I mean, yet again, this is gonna be an absolutely non-issue when you're fighting bosses and soul rates that are not stun immune, and you're gonna use this to stun them. They're just gonna be stunned, and you don't worry about it. But the 25% chance of working on raid bosses is worthless, with especially in the situation that it is right now. Because if you don't hit this, you're gonna get hit by the enemy, and you might get killed by the enemy boss if you get hit by them. So this second part of it is unusable, and I don't suggest using this in arena too much or at all. In the third special is the only thing that actually feels good about this. And yeah, I was hoping at least you might stay a bit in the animal form until you use another special or something like that, or have different attack patterns while he's in the animal enemy, in the animal form. But yeah, he just transforms for the specials and transforms back on. Like the animations are fine, don't get me wrong, but his attack patterns, they're not something that's debilitating, really. Because I didn't get interrupted by the enemy at any point. I didn't notice any reach deficiencies his attack patterns had. It's just a little bit of a miserable feeling when playing with him. And it's hard to explain if you're not actually using him, but it's something you'll eventually get used to. Again, I don't think it's debilitating in any way, shape, or form. Though, the thing that might suck is if this man needs to do damage on basic hits, the fact that he hits so slow, again, it must be the slowest hit pattern in the game. It takes him the slowest to do a full combo. What I mean by that is 3 taps, swipe right, 3 taps, swipe right. I don't think there's any character in the game that does this at a slower pace than he does. And ultimately, he's wasting time by this. If you're hitting faster, it might be the equivalent of having 30 more seconds out of the 3-minute fight in soul rates. So yeah, I don't know about that. So overall, my thoughts on Beast Boy. He is, for me, as far as gameplay goes and enjoyment goes, a little bit of a disappointment for me. I'm sorry, I really was hyped about this man. I really wanted to like this man, but I'm not really enjoying playing him at the moment. As far as his soul rate performance and how actually good he is as a character, I don't know, and we're gonna talk about that tomorrow and in the future videos. But as far as the feel good to play and entertainment purposes, he is definitely far from being my favorite. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like it if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!